he'll win that matchup a bit in the top lane. The W, Evi's gonna take a decent amount of damage here, but he's gonna actually trade back. Doesn't have the Devour. But he's gonna chase him. He's gonna chase him down.
Start things off. Evie, though, he knows what's gonna happen here. Trying to make the plays down. First blood goes over to Top Catch.
He might know another though.
Can't get up there in time to keep this one saved, and there comes the stun. Evie might be able to make it too. Napon forced to flash.
On this push.
Rampage are trying to do as much damage as they can with having Evie tank it, but they're just not going fast at all. The tier 2's gonna drop on the bottom
side. Got found.
Also getting himself discovered in the enemy jungle. Talker's gonna be locking him down. Surely gonna be a death sentence on that one. Red Canids getting themselves on the board.
And it looked like Tussle was just waiting for Talkers. And,
Talkers is now probably gonna be brought down in retaliation here, trying to get himself away. Evie wants to chase this one down, able to find the stun. Robo coming in from behind, a big old bite out of LeBlanc. Takes her out.
Gotta watch out though, here comes the reinforcements. Hook on Evie.
Robo's still looking to make things happen. Evie gonna be caught out. That Kinch is benched. Ramune having to run away from Daisy. Evie falls, Robo barely. He's gonna be a significantly lower threat value than he would be with it up though. He's still on the flank here. Death Sentence finding its way onto Ramune. Fish comes out, Ramune gonna be Wild Growth, trying to keep himself alive, not gonna be able to do it. Robo finding kill number 1. Evie gonna be taking a bite out of Diyun, but is it gonna be enough? Still walking himself away, brought down by Tussle. Robo now back into the fight on his own. Evie so low, Evie is gone. Yutori has to try to escape, but the root crawler finds its mark. Yutori is in the ground, and Tussle will follow. 4 dead on the side of Rampage, and the Canids have found their... And then sort of threw it away.
Yeah, Baron, always a very powerful comeback tool.
Even though they're looking strong in this game, we want to see them finish strong as well. Robo going to be taking some pretty extreme damage there from Tussle, hopping himself over the wall with the Playful Trickster. Back in to be unstoppable. Gets a Dark Passage out. That was stylish.
You can see him on the player
Canids as they're on Baron. We've got a line of brush set up, so it's hard to see what HP it's going to be at just walking into the pit. And BRTT, Napon, and Daisy are going to 2.5 ban this.
Yeah, they have no way to check it either. Blue Trinket down for Yutori. And that's the snowball we're talking about. That's a 20. Canids want this to be at this pace. It's fast for 24 minutes, and Talker's caught again.
Good catch onto the enemy mid laner by Tussle and Ramune, getting themselves that kill and sort of stopping the momentum that the Canids have built up for themselves, but
relative where everybody else is. This is the engage that they have, but whoop, they're out.
Rampage is trying to do it. They end up getting into the back line, but they get a flash, and that is it. Now the Chain of Corruption finding its way out there. Dara going to be locked down, eaten up to safety by Evie. Robo's still off to the side, trying to get that inhibitor. He does find it before he falls, but the kill onto him means that the full fight from Red Canids is not going to be as scary as it could be. They will.
They're sitting in the bush, kind of making you think they're on it. This is a bait. They're looking for a play. I've heard a hook land.
Oh, Tussle. Talker's getting the burst. Robo completes his TP. Evie does not.
Yep, this will be Baron and a mid lane push here.
They 2-man this last time. They can do it again.
Yep, Evie has no teleport here. He used it and canceled it. And Red Canids are looking to put the finishing touches on this game.
They've got a 5v4 from the
patient. They are working as a team and collapsing at the right moments. And Evie
chains into death sentences, into burst coming down. Redemption going to be channeled. Evie having to run away. Yutori forced to pop the flash. Tussle having to bail out as soon as he's respawned and back into the fights. And the Nexus turrets will fall. The Nexus going to be going down next. There is no defense today. And Rampage will fall yet again. The hometown champs from CB Law.
Rampage moved to 0-4. They cannot make it to round 2, but the Red Canids alive and well, 3-1 after that. GG.
Keeping their dreams alive for potentially making it to round 2, making a hell of a statement game here to kick off day number 3. Looking incredibly strong. The game ending with only 13 kills, but a convincing 13,000 gold lead for the Brazilian team.
And that's what you want to see. You don't want to see these dirty games back and forth. You want to see a macro domination from a team that could potentially move forward, because that means they can compete with the likes of North America, the Flash Wolves, and possibly even Supermassive today.
They will have that matchup to be concerned about later on in the day as we get through the other matches, but for now, they can breathe a quick sigh of relief, be glad